Hello friends, regarding the establishment of new schools, Ecolabbo Model Residential School Guidelines of 2020 has given this rule that every block with more than 50% ST population and at least 20,000 tribal persons will have an Ecolabbo Model Residential School by the year 2022. These schools will be on par with Navodaya Vidyalayas and will have special facilities for preserving local art and culture, besides providing training in sports and skill development. Across the country, as per the census of 2011, in figures, there are 564 sub-districts or block, taluka or tehsil. More than 50% of ST population and at least 20,000 tribal people are living in these blocks. Out of these sub-districts, EMRS have been sanctioned in 102 sub-districts only at the inception of the scheme. It is proposed to establish new EMRS in the remaining 462 sub-districts by the year 2022. Ecolabbo model day boarding schools, wherever the density of the ST population in identified sub-districts will be more than 90%. It is proposed to set up Ecolabbo Model Day Boarding School or EMDBS on an experimental basis for providing additional scope for ST students seeking to avail school education without residential facility. Accordingly, 12 such EMDBS will be set based on the demand of the concerned state or UT. The features of EMDBS will remain the same as the EMRS, except some differences are there, like no residential facility will be there. The land requirement for EMDBS will be less. It's only 5 acres of land, where for a full-fledged residential EMRS school, the land requirement will be minimum 15 acres. And provisions of morning snacks, then lunch and evening snacks will be there for the EMDBS students, and transportation facility in convergence with state and UT, and recurring cost at existing 85,000 per student per year. Friend, in case of apart from this, EMRS also will be constructed as the Center for Excellence for Sports. Dedicated infrastructure for setting up Center of Excellence for Sports with all related infrastructure, building, equipment, etc. will be supported. Then this Center of Excellence will have a specialized state-of-the-art facilities for one identified individual sport and one group sport in each state and state or UT. The important features of this Center of Excellence for Sports will be as follows, like the state-of-the-art facilities, equipment and scientific backup, along with the specialized training, boarding and lodging facilities, sports kit, sports equipment, competition exposure, insurance, medical expenses, etc. as per the norms of the Sports Authority of India. Then Center of Excellence for Sports will be co-located with an existing or proposed EMRS. Means the Center of Excellence and EMRS venue will be the same. And then the facilities will not only be restricted to students of EMRS, but will be also open for students from outside, just at a nominal charge. Means that it is proposed that not only the EMRS students will get the facilities of the Center of Excellence for Sports, but also the students from other state schools or central schools will also be given training from this Center of Excellence of Sports, but at a nominal charge. And this charge will be decided by NESTS. And then NESTS will also decide the detailed norms which regard to management of this COE or Center of Excellence in consultation with Sports Authority of India. So Sports Authority of India is going to play a vital role in establishing the EMRS schools as Center of Excellence. Then detailed norms with regard to this all will be laid down by the NESTS as per the extant norms and guidelines of Sports Authority of India, applicable to such district level COE for sports. So already some of the district level COEs, Center of Excellence, are being managed by or run or are functioning under the Sports Authority of India. So the same will be applied to this EMRS school, Center of Excellences. Highlight and the facilities in the schools will be like the school will be compliant to the provisions of the Right to Education Act 2009 and other norms as prescribed by Central Board of Secondary Education and Navodaya Vidyalayas Samiti. However, facilities not limited to the following will be ensured: that state-of-the-art infrastructure in this EMRS schools, study materials, uniforms, including customized climatic clothing for hilly areas, facilities for preparatory classes for competitive entrance examinations, then remedial classes for weak students, design of curriculum to impart suitable skills in collaboration with skill development, medical facilities including telemedicine and tie-up with prominent hospitals in the vicinity, facilities for diagnostic test and medical needs of the tribal children, like sickle cell anemia, tuberculosis, malaria, which are very common in these areas, and they will be ensured wherever possible. The medical treatment will be ensured. Then special nutritional requirement and provisions for menstrual hygiene, sanitary pads, incinerators for girls and girl students will be provided. Provision of adequate purified drinking water and sanitation facilities, scout guide, NCC school band and related activities. Then extracurricular activities like dance, music, painting, trekking, excursion, exposure visits, study tour will also be a part of the curriculum. Then participation in school level competitions in various spheres including academic, sports and co-curriculars, and mobile app and robust MIS for reporting and monitoring, participation in exchange programs, national and international, then use of technology enable learning tools. The facilities in the schools will also be at par with Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas as far as possible. So as far as possible, it would be, it is proposed that all the facilities that are provided in JNVs will also be provided in EMRS.